2 weeks have come and gone. It's off to week 3, and we're underway on EA Sports. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Lock now on first down. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Xavier Howard with a good coverage that time as he was there and knocked it away. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. The throw over the middle taken in. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
And the Broncos first down.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
On first down, Locke eluding the pressure right. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. Give the sack to Lorenzo Carter. A few issues here on the offensive line. Apparently, he got sacked 5 times last week. They got to him here in the first quarter.
And I would think that running the ball would be paramount here because it's a different team they're facing, but they watch the film as well. So they'll take many of those same principles and try and apply them in this game to see if they fixed what was wrong with them in the last game.
After the sack on first down, Locke, he'll fire, and that's caught inside the 35. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30.
It's a gain of 32.
Give him 32 on the play.
Broncos.
Ready. Let's go. You tighten it.
Locke working out of the gun. A battle for it here, and this will be caught. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. Call that a very strong gain of 24. From the gun, it's Locke. Steps away to his left. He'll run it, and he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down.
A gain of 5.
Well, he did a nice job keeping his eyes downfield, waiting for someone to get open. But once the pressure forced his eyes down to see the rush, it was time to make a break for it.
And this will result in him losing yardage back to the 3. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down. A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. They'll try to run with Lindsey. 3rd and goal, option right. And he's going to be taken down here still a couple yards short of the 1st. Only a yard that time, so now a decision to be made here on 4th and goal. And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. They'll go for it. It's Locke. And this is caught by Sutton. Touchdown, Broncos.
14,
Cortland Sutton. His first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Broncos take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. Robbie Gould on for the extra point. And his kick is no good. An inauspicious start here kicking-wise as this one stays a 6-0 game.
Sam Martin set to kick off.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Jones and the Giants now with a 1st and 10 at their own 24. Jones fakes the give to Barkley. Open target here, Darius Slayton. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. This drive starting off on the right foot, 18 yards. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. He'll be brought down by the Broncos. It's a sack. Bradley Chubb doing what he does best, getting that sack.
Well, that play was the very definition of fast, quick, and in a hurry. Suddenly, he was there.
Yeah, blink of an eye, that happened fast, and a big sack. Finding some room at midfield. Weaving through traffic, and now he's free. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Saquon Barkley, 62 yards. And the Giants have tied it here, and they can take the lead if they hit the PAT. Graham Gano on for the extra point. He's got it, and they take the lead at 7-6.
Makes the score Giants 7, Broncos 6. Graham Gano set to kick off.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
25-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They'll start on the ground. This is Gordon on 1st down. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. He was solid last week, over 100 yards in their victory on the ground. They want to get that going again.
Absolutely. What they also understand is that from week to week, it's not necessarily the same, but they want it to be, right? What they saw last week on the ground, they want to see in this game as well.
And he rifles one incomplete.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
Yards to go.
He'll find Lindsey here. And he's going to come up a bit short. He needed to get to the 35 for the first, but he only makes it to the 34.
It's now 4th down.
They do go for it. It's Locke. He's got his big tight end, Fant. He's at the 40. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They'll get nothing out of that one, and it's going to lead to a 3rd down. After one, a 1-point game, 7-6. They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at 3rd down here. He's got a man. It's Sutton that's complete. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. And they've got 3 tight ends here on 1st and goal to add some extra mass. They look to throw. It's Locke. They'll roll him out right toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. He was looking for Albert Okulebunam was the target there, but it'll be 2nd and goal. Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line, 2nd and goal. Again, it's Locke. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. Now 3rd and goal following incompletions on 1st and 2nd down.
From the 4-yard line.
Again, they'll throw with Locke. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked by Julian Love. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Intercepted.
Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points. No matter what, at worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? this could cost him.
He's going to go for a big play. He's got a man, complete. And he is out of bounds all the way up near midfield. It's a big-time play there for the G-Men. 47 yards. A first down carry for Barkley. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. A tale of two extremes. First carry, he went for a bundle. His second goes backward.
And how many times have we seen that happen? Because you get that big carry, and you come back and you're all fired up, and sometimes you...
And he fires one that's intercepted. Joe Hayden, the veteran, with a pick. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line. He had a little bit of the turnover bug last week, 3 interceptions. Not an absolute disaster, but another one here. Do you start to get a little worried?
You worry about your team as a whole because you have to find a way to make those interceptions, quote-unquote, go away. And that means your defense. They've got to go out there on sudden change and at least hold people to field goals. And if that keeps happening, they lose confidence in the quarterback, and then no one plays well.
Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Block. Screen pass to Lindsey. He'll be stopped at the 35, but not before he picks up 7 yards.
Complete to Philip.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
That's going to be caught. And all the way home for a Broncos score.
Touchdown.
Jerry Jeudy, 35 yards. And the Broncos have retaken the lead. So on 3rd and medium, they dial up the pass, and it works to hit the end zone.
And it's really not a surprise to me. That's a throwing down in the NFL because of how tough it is to run the football. But what offenses like to do is still show run formations to make them respect it and throw out of those. In this case, they took a nice shot at the end zone and made it pay off.
They're going to give it to Gordon. And he's going to be hit and taken down in the backfield. Just nowhere to run that time. And the try for 2 is snuffed out.
Giants 7.
Here's Martin now following the score as he'll send this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 25-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. A tale of two extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive, followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do? If you have a candy bar, have a diet soda with it, it balances it out. And we know that's not really true, right? Because the interception, that sting lingers a little bit longer. Got to come out now and put together some nice plays.
Ball at the 24 and a 2nd and 11. From the gun, Jones finds his tight end Ingram. There he goes right side. And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. Evan Ingram, 76 yards. And the Giants are once again going to retake the lead. And the lead is now 2.
Makes the score Giants 14. Broncos 12.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. KJ Hamler returning it. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Throwing on 1st down is Locke. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A really good pickup of 28 yards. So the drive takes them into Giants territory now. 1st and 10 at the 43. Shotgun snap to Locke. And this one caught along the sideline, but they say already out of bounds. Well, the throw didn't give him a chance to turn it upfield, and that brings up second down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
So second down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. To throw again. Lock. This is the tight end fan. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on second down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives them much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
Lock looks to throw it again. Flushed out right. He's got his tight end fan. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 23. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. 3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. Lock going to hand it off here to Gordon. He'll have a first down inside the 10. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown.
Touchdown.
Melvin Gordon, his 2nd touchdown on the season, as his guys are able to regain the lead.
Well, partner, that was another explosive run, and one thing I've learned in our time in this game, yes, the offensive line has to get a lot of credit, but for big runs to occur, the wide receivers have to block well downfield.
And then you have to have a good guy carrying the ball too, right?
Oh, without a doubt. You need that difference maker lugging the rock.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And Charles, the way touchdowns have come so fast and furious for both sides in this thing, it's starting to feel a little bit more like maybe a tennis match in a football game.
Yeah, I like your description there. Maybe we're sitting in a nice royal box watching this type of a game. But let's face it, right now, the way it's going back and forth, it's going to come down to who can get a stop.
They'll start out on the ground. It's Saquon Barkley. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
Saquon Barkley, the ball.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 29-yard line.
Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman, both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
Now here's a throw right side, taken in by his tight end. And he goes out right around the 39. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Like so many tight ends nowadays, they have no problem at all putting him in the slot and letting him go to work. And that's a nice pitch and catch right there for a first down.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, Jones. That's complete left side to Shepard. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
Complete to Sterling Shepard. A gain of
4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6.
43-yard line.
Off the play fake. Jones looking for Shepard deep. Into a double team, and it's intercepted.
Jones.
Picked off by Justin Simmons. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
At their own 16-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Still more than a minute to go, so there is time if they want to mount something here.
Not only time, but they have 3 timeouts at their disposal as well. So that changes everything that you're doing here. Without those timeouts, you can only work the sidelines, hoping to get out of bounds. Here, the middle of the field's still available because you can call timeout and regroup.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Lock. And going for Hamler, but this is intercepted. Picked off at the 22. And he'll get this back down to about the 12-yard line. That's now a second interception in as many weeks from his linebacker position.
And think about all the different techniques he has to employ in a passing situation. Is he spot dropping because it's zone? Is he picking up man-to-man? Is he having to run with a running back or a tight end? In any event, great eyes, head on a swivel, and excellent hands.
Yeah, versatility and showing those hands. And they'll go backwards here, losing yardage to the 14. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. The opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. A solid pickup of 12 yards, and now they're knocking on the door. So it's 1st and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. And Barkley will try to punch it in. And he is in. Touchdown, New York. Saquon Barkley with his second touchdown here in this first half, as they have taken the lead, and he knocks it through.
Makes the score Giants 21, Broncos 19. Graham Gano set to kick off.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. Hamler now to return it. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
Hamler on the return. The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on 1st down, and it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops, and if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock out and go to the locker room.
And boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble.
Incomplete. It's 3rd.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. Here's Locke. He'll go up top here for Hamler. Incomplete, and we're down to 8 seconds now.
Intended for K.J. Hamler.
On 4th down, here's Sam Martin on to kick it away. Now a timeout taken.
For the Broncos.
Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. On 4th down, Sam Martin is on to punt for the Broncos. Back deep, Golden Tate. And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. So we have reached halftime here in a tight 2-point contest. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Martin sets to kick off.
It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the second half. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
57.
Jones off the play fake. It's caught on the right side. Williams. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down.
Gain of 3 brings up 3rd and 10.
So a 3rd and 9 and 6 defensive backs out there in the dime.
Patrolling the passing lanes.
Off-play action. Jones. It's caught. Shepard. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. That 3rd down conversion good for 23.
1st and 10.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
36.
They'll run on 1st down. Barkley. He's got a 1st down and then some inside the 40. And down right around the 37. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
Another Giants 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 37-yard line. From the gun, Jones. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Shepard. Touchdown, Giants. Sterling Shepard, 37 yards. And the Giants are able to add on to their lead. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions, and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, that meant fly route, go. Look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after him early and try and create a big...
And he can't get away from the pressure. The Giants get there. O'Shane Ximines showing his strength and quickness there. A loss of 4.
3rd down.
So 3rd and long now for Locke and the Broncos following the sack. Operating from the gun, Locke. And that is incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
Punt formation for the Broncos.
He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. Here's Tate to return it. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. A terrific return there. 27 yards all told. And it'll be Giant football 1st and 10. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away. Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time, separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
Jones now to throw on 3rd down. Oh, and Jones has just thrown his 3rd interception. Picked Picked off at the 48, and he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line. So now he's equaled his interception total from a week ago. Remember, Charles, he had 3 last week.
And you know, all week long he vowed to take that number down. Told the guys on the team, don't worry, things are going to pick up. I've got this. But he is in a major league rut right now. Let's see if his teammates can pick him up along the way.
You're right. He talked about being cool, calm, collective, rebounding. Not rebounding right here. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 23 yards, the final tally. From the gun, Locke. Flush to his right. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score.
Touchdown.
Philip Lindsay, his second touchdown on the season. And the Broncos turn that interception into a touchdown. Gold to add the extra point. And the lead is down to 2.
Makes the score Giants 28, Broncos 26. Sam Martin set to kick off.
So after the touchdown, Martin now on to kick this one away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Pretty important third-quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
Right at the line.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Third quarter from MetLife Stadium. Here's a 2nd and 10. They'll go to Barkley again. And this may be a carbon copy as he'll again be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10.
No gain on the play. It's 3rd and 10.
Operating from the gun, Jones. Caught left side, Williams. And he'll be brought down at the 28, and that is well short of the 1st. They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up 4th down. And the Giants send out their punter now as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. "51 yards on the punt there. And the Broncos take over, 1st down and 10. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And things are starting to move in the right direction. They get the touchdown last drive, then their defense gets them the football back.
Yeah, now they have a chance to get the lead if they can put something together here. And I'm eager to see how they decide to do it. They want to be methodical, or do they want to take the big strike and go after it right now?
He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down. Throwing again on 2nd down. Locke. And the giant rush gets home as down he goes. Dexter Lawrence able to put an end to that play, and in so doing puts an end to this 3rd quarter. Welcome back now here in East Rutherford. It's been a good one so far, just a 2-point game here as we get set for quarter number 4. On 3rd and long, it's Locke. And Locke throws another one. It's intercepted. Picked off at about the 31. And he'll return it to the 24-yard line. And he may want to track down that football because that's interception number 1 on his career.
You're saying that's going into the trophy case?
I'd put it there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That's when you ask the equipment guys to make sure they hold it for you after the game. But if you play in the back 7 on defense, that's part of your job, finding ways to take the ball away from the other team.
And he couldn't hang on. Would have been their 4th pick of the game. Instead, 2nd down.
Williams, incomplete.
From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10.
47.
to throw again. Jones. His throw incomplete.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. Now Jones. They'll set up the screen to Barkley. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. They're up a 1st and goal. Well, probably the only thing he did wrong there was go out of bounds, nursing this 4th quarter lead. You want to stay in, eat the clock.
Yeah, you got to love the effort, the catch, the extra yardage, but you got to know the situation. Stay in bounds, young man.
They'll try and run for it with Barkley. A full 5-yard loss that time. It's going to make 2nd down pretty tough.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
They'll try again on 2nd and goal after going backwards to the 12. Off the play fake. Jones. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Evan Ingram was the intended target, but now it's 3rd and goal. By the way, I got to apologize because I just realized for about the last 4 or 5 plays, I'm eking over into your territory up here in the booth. My bad. I'm going to get back over to my spot.
Yeah, we're not talking about our on-air commentary here. I mean, what is all this extra paper? I mean, this is unusual for you.
My bad.
Normally you run a really tight ship. What's going on here?
Just like that incomplete pass, I'm going to try to tighten things up here for this next play.
A 31-yard attempt.
And the 12-year veteran knocks it right through, and that will push the lead up to 5. 31. So they get the 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, they're a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now because they feel a whole lot better about their position.
And a touchdown in the other direction, all of a sudden they're down. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And that last turnover could have proven more costly, but their defense only gave up 3. But now answering with a field goal doesn't do them much on this drive. They need to try and find the end zone. Buying time to his left. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them. And I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And he'll be out right at the 35. It's a 1st down on a gain of 10.
It's a
ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now Locke. Sets up the screen to Gordon. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 12 more yards there and another 1st down.
A gain of 12.
And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
Complete to Philip.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Escaping the pressure right. He's going to take off with it. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. 5 yards on the scramble, and that's enough to pick up the 1st.
All right, partner, I'm a defender, but I've got to express my admiration there. Moving around, making it happen, and instead of worrying about protecting himself, he goes and gets the 1st down. I've got to give it to him on that one.
Normally, you don't want your guy taking shots, your quarterback, but It's winning time here in the fourth quarter. If he needs to make those plays with the legs, go ahead, right?
Yeah, no doubt about it. At this stage of the game, all protections, they're off.
Philip Lindsay, the Broncos.
Big Leonard Williams there on the stop. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense the next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Coming up on 2nd and 7. Block working out of the gun. Left side here, that's the tight end Fant. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 18. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. They'll give it to Gordon out of the shotgun. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
The tackle made by Julian Love.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. 2nd and 2, first down marker at the 8. So it's Bronco football as we get you reset here. They come up on a 2nd down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down the wire. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. A 5-yard gain, and now they're set up 1st and goal. And now with 1:52 to go, we get another pause in the action. A timeout here defensively. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown, and that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked up by Xavier Howard, and a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
The Giants take over 1st and 10. At their own.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And this one now not quite over yet. Still 2 timeouts remaining defensively. And, boy, having that 3rd timeout would have really helped here.
Another example of why coaches really stress saving your timeouts for when you absolutely have to have them. They go over this all the time. Here's one of those situations.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. They'll try and run some clock here with Barkley. And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8. Now the Broncos going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down.
3rd and 2.
They'll run it again with Barkley. And he will be knocked down hard, but he will have the first down. They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they run with Barkley. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. A big gain there, and that should certainly be enough to put this one in the win column.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
2 first downs have them up to the 41 now for 1st and 10. A give to Barkley out of the gun.
Saquon Barkley.
Now the Broncos will use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in quarter number 4.
2nd and 6.
showing the pickup of 4. Here's 2nd and 6. Jones with a handoff to Barkley. And no room that time, getting it to about the 46. I guess the simple question, why not just take a knee there?
I don't understand either why you would take any sort of a chance. We've seen it happen in the game of football. Doesn't matter whether you've watched high school, college, or the NFL. Some people get a little greedy, try to get that extra running play in, and it can backfire on them.
On 3rd down, Barkley. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
A loss of a yard. It's 4th down.
And the Giants send out their punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. So a victory here for the men in blue, the New York Giants, and they were really helped by their defense, forcing 3 turnovers.
I think what we saw in this one, today's defense. And what I mean by that is in the old days, pitching shutouts was big time. That was paramount. But the big thing was holding people down, holding down their yardage, right? Don't let them throw the ball through the air and gain a lot of... But now, it's about taking the ball away. Taking away possessions, getting the ball back for their offense. They had 3 takeaways in this one, and it led them to victory.
So for the Giants, they're into the win column now as they move to 1-2 on the young season. And they'll get another home date next week as the 49ers will come to town. Meanwhile, for the Broncos, they suffered defeat for the first time as they dropped to 2-1. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.